guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this vlog is going to be a long vlog, well, for me anyway. We are trying to do a no spend February, which basically means that we use up the things around the house before buying anything else. So that is food, toiletries, nappies, clothes, anything like that. I'm not gonna lie, this was probably the worst month we could have attempted to do this. Let me explain more. So without going into too much financial details, we already budget for basically everything, but we tend to go over budget. On my behalf, on Dan's behalf, on everything. So all of our wages go into one bank account each month to pay off all our bills, so it's fair. And then me and Dan get a set amount of money each month that we are allowed to ourselves to spend on whatever we like. So when you see me purchase things, normally that is out of my own money, not out of joint money. However, being in lockdown, me and Dan are together a lot more. So things like takeaways, we seem to be buying out of the joint money. Little things for around the house, little bits for Orlando. And they're basically things that we need to stop. This month is a hard month though, because we had to pay off our Walt Disney World balance. As I'm filming this at the beginning of February, we still haven't had a cancellation, which meant that we still had to pay off the full balance, which was over £3,000. We had saved the majority of this. However, being on furlough for so long and it just being Christmas and everything else, we hadn't saved enough, which meant £1,200 out of our monthly wages had to go towards our holiday. And of course that wasn't budgeted, which meant that everything else that we would normally save for and our budget for like food and clothes, not that we have a budget for clothes, but that type of thing, that was basically gone. So I've seen a few of these vlogs and people have literally gone into depth as to how much every single thing costs, how much they saved at the end of the month, XYZ. I'm not doing that. One, I think this is a bit of an invasion of privacy. Two, it's a hard month for us as it is. Our wages, well, mine are lower because I'm on furlough anyway, so we're not getting the full amount of my wages. Two, we're at home a lot more, which means we are actually spending a lot more money on food, and we've actually upped our entertainment package because we're at home so much more. So even though we're saving on money, well, I am on fuel, Dan is still having to go to work, so his fuel isn't being cut. So that's still an outgoing, still paying for Orlando to go to nursery because they're not closed and we don't get a rebate if he doesn't go. So all our outgoings are still where they were pre-lockdown. And our wages are a little bit lower. And for February, they're even lower than that because of having to pay off at Walt Disney World. So it's going to be hard. And I'm not going to lie, it's already been hard. So instead of showing you exactly how much I spend, I am going to tell you roughly how much I spend on things like food, because that is basically our main outgoing. And also things that I've brought for a lot cheaper, or things that I've made instead this month rather than things that I would normally just buy because I had the money for. So I'm going to be showing you more that side of things rather than my budget and how much we've saved at the end of the month, because I know we're not actually going to save anything. We're just actually going to hopefully be on budget. So wish me luck. I hope this gives you some motivation to do a no spend month. We are going to do it in Feb, and we're going to hope to carry on some of those things throughout the rest of the year because we do need to save more money. We're not going to lie, we do. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy this vlog, guys, and let's get to it. So this is the state of my current fridge. As you can see, we've been scaling back a little bit and trying to use up everything we physically can. So I've got spreads up here, odd condiments, Dan's energy drinks, a Diet Coke, which is my absolute fave. In the water, we've got a beer, some grapes, which just in take, some yogurts for Dan's work, some more butter, but that's cake butter, veggies, we've got some potatoes, and a pepper. And then Orlando's milk, our milk, and more Diet Coke. So, as you can tell, pretty damn empty. So I'm going to try and do a shop at Aldi and try and not buy things we don't actually need. and really scale it back and buy the cheapest options at Aldi. Because we're dirt poor this month. So we've got to make it work. So cupboard wise, we're always sort of stocked. So like we've got all the baking stuff up here, and that's normally always stocked up because I do a lot of baking. We've got so many different pastas. So we've got pasta, penny pasta, tagliatelle. We have got rigatoni back there. We have got spaghetti, and we've got lasagna sheets as well. So basically what I'm going to try and do is not buy any pasta until all the varieties of pasta we've got are empty. Because also, oh, look, we've got rice and risotto in there as well. In this cupboard, this is like our overflow cupboard. So we've got, this is like Orlando's treat / Dan's work lunch type things. So that's full, so I shouldn't need to buy any of that. Maybe just some more of these Fibre One bars, because Dan loves them, Orlando loves them, so they'll be gone. Crisps, definitely don't need to buy any crisps. Some jelly in there, not sure why. So no crisps are going to be brought. Quote me on that. But then I've got this box. Oh, it's always a lot heavier than I think. Nearly broke it, but I didn't. So I've got more pasta, more rice, some lasagna sauces, but I'm going to do a lasagna this week. Fajita seasoning, more rice, more sauce. So the only sauces I really use in this house is lasagna sauces, because I've tried my own, it's terrible. And this red wine home-fried sauce. Apart from that, I make them all from scratch. So yeah, no pasta, no rice until it's all gone, I think. Freezer-wise, we're always fully packed in the freezer because I bulk make my meals and bulk buy my meat. So prepped meals, this is, okay, ignore the onion rings and pizzas. This is full of prepped meals that I've made in veggies. God, I need to de-ice that. So I've only got peas at the moment and some ice creams. So I need to get some veg. And then in meat, oh no, I need to organise this. I've actually got some more prepped meals, some more prepped chicken wheels and some frozen bread. So I probably do need to buy some meat, but meat's expensive, so probably won't do that this week. So it's actually slightly before the 1st of Feb. It's the 27th of Jan, but Dan's been paid. I'm getting paid tomorrow. And as you've seen the state of my freezers and everything, you'll see how stark we are on food. So I'm gonna start this vlog now. I would have already done an intro, but I would have filmed that in a couple of days' time. As always, not organised. Ignore my son eating a spatula. He's clearly hungry. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Aldi. Normally go there. I'm gonna show you what I buy and how much I spend. Normally we budget about £250 a month on all food, drink, Orlando's nappies, wipes, all that stuff. We have already bulk brought nappies because we have currently moved to Pampers, which I never said we were going to do, but they suit him better. And with a deal that they had in Morrison's, they were like £6 instead of £12. So we've got about 4 packs of those, and I just bought wipes, so we do not need that. So fingers crossed we can actually stay in budget of £250, because that is definitely where we spend the majority of our money. It's dinner time. I'll see you after my Aldi shop. So I've just finished at Aldi, and this is everything that I got. So some juice, stuff for Dan, wraps, crisps, more Fibre One bars for Dan, puff pastry, eggs, fruit and veg, mince, garlic bread, yogurts, bread, milk, ham, and some frozen bits. And then I also got these, which are cereal containers, because we don't have enough for the amount of cereal we have in this house. So in total this came to like £38, which isn't bad considering that the containers were a £5. So it means that in total we have about £210 for the rest of the month. Fingers crossed that's enough. So that's it. Shop's been put away. Looks a little bit healthier. Give you an update in about 3 days time. It'll probably be empty again. So it's now Friday the 29th of January. I've just been to Costco. That's why I look like this, because it is hard work lugging everything in. So I spent about £90, which is about the average that we spend when we don't buy toiletries from there. Buy like things in bulk, like bread and drinks and that sort of stuff. So I spent £90. So in total we have like £120 left for the rest of the month. But that is about normal. So we just got to make sure that this month we actually stick to that. But I'll show you roughly what we brought. I won't go into detail because it is a bit of a boring haul. So this is the bread that we buy. You buy the chia batters for Dan. So there is 10 in there. They're about £3. And then I brought the baguette. So there is 8 in there and they were like £1 something. So they are for both of us. And then I buy these on odd occasions. They are 50 American pancakes, so 25 packs of 2. These are about £3. These are a treat, but they are good snacks to have, or even breakfast. We warm them up with a bit of yogurt and some fruit for Orlando. So that is the only food stuff we brought. And then moving on, sorry, my house is a mess. This is our drinks cupboard, and it is now chock-a-block full. And then over here, see, we buy in bulk. This unit is now full of drinks, as well as water and Coke there. So we only buy water once a month, and we normally drink tap water, but it's just handy to have some bottles in the fridge. So that is finally got water in and not beer. Fridge pretty much still full. So we've just got to be careful now. I have brought some other stuff, which was for Valentine's Day. It's over there. You can probably see the theme of it. Where is it? There. I'm not going to go into detail with that because I am going to be filming a Valentine's Day vlog. But long story short, the crate was free. The vinyls were gifted. Marketplace, marketplace, marketplace. He's being treated this Valentine's Day. I feel like a bad mum, him not going out. But yeah, so that is what I brought from Costco. And then the receipts, I scan them using an app called StoreCard. So I scan them and you get points, and then it takes a while, but you can slowly add up all the points to then use as like Amazon vouchers. So I've already used a £10 Amazon voucher from there, and I'm halfway to another £10 voucher. And then this is the change. Look how bad my nails are. I really need to repaint them. So any change that I get from our food shop, because I get the cash out for, oh no, I don't need that. We've got a pot in here, which I've only started doing this year. So this is Christmas food money, and all the change will go in there to kind of help us towards Christmas, because I know that Christmas time, you just seem to buy so much more food and drink. So there's probably only about 20 quid in there, but considering it's only the end of Jan, if we carry that on every month, we should have like a £200, I hope, by Christmas, but we'll wait and see. Okay, it is a Monday, the 1st of February, so officially the start of our no spend month, and our fridge is empty again. Ignore the fact that I made cake. Defrosted sausages for mine and Dan's dinner. Pretty sparse on veggies. So, another food shop, another Aldi shop, £46 this came to. Got a few frozen bits, some crisps, wraps, milk, fruit, veg, beef, got a roast chicken, got chicken breast, baguettes, some cheese, some Easter eggs, some more baking bits as I've got to do some more baking this week. So yeah, that was £46 worth. So in total now, I think we've got like £44 for the rest of the month to last us 4 weeks. It's £11 a week. We can do it, people. We can do it. It's going to be a good month. I also found something free on Marketplace. So Dan is currently cleaning it for Orlando. Is it coming off all right?
Yeah, it's all pretty.
But I'll explain more about that in a couple of days when I can actually put a face of makeup on to actually explain everything we're doing this month. See you in a bit. So, you guys would have already seen my art wall over here. If you follow me on Instagram, I do post it quite a lot. However, we did have 4 frames empty, which are these 4 here. I was originally going to buy prints, but like we said, a no spend month. So, these prints would have cost me roughly £20, whereas all of these cost me nothing. So, Dan made a West art thing using the printer at home and some paints we have for Orlando. I made the Scrabble art. I had the Scrabble pieces from a previous arts and crafts project, so luckily we had enough to do all our names. And then here And here we have park maps. So this is Animal Kingdom, this is Magic Kingdom. Dan just had to iron the creases out of them, and the bits that we've cut off we've actually put behind the frame, so we've got them to keep, so we know exactly which rides were there in the year, which was 2018. So yeah, a quick little project that we did to save money but still make a little change in our home. Doesn't really go with the rest of the walls. The rest of the wall's white, so I think I need to rearrange some of the pictures to get a bit of the colour across more of the wall. But it was free, so you gotta love that. So, as you guessed, we don't have much money this month, so we don't have enough money to afford birthday presents. There's gonna be a very moody little boy coming through there. But we're about to make his granddad's birthday present. Do you wanna do some painting? Alexa? That's a no. These do take a lot more effort than just buying something on Amazon. So we're going to give this a go and we'll see how it turns out.
Dab. Okay, painting. Dab. Dab, dab. Dab, dab.
So we're still in a no spend month and it's only like the 5th or 6th of Feb. I don't know, lockdown, losing count. But I brought this hula hoop today for $175 from the range. And I've had all this netting in the house since my baby shower, as it was like a display thing. So I've actually brought 2 of these hula hoops. This one's for Orlando to play with. So I've taken the hula hoop, cut it, I've then wrapped it in paint and tissue paper to make it white because I couldn't deal with that orange and I couldn't peel it off. I'm then going to thread the netting around the hula hoop, re-glue the hula hoop and try and make like a canopy thing for Orlando. I really want one for his like cozy corner that we've got, but they're like 25 to 30 quid. And if I can make this work, it will cost me $175. Bargain. Let me show you what I mean about his cozy corner. So, ignore my walking and my shoes. So this is Orlando's bedroom. I've just today finished putting up all the stars. So these I brought online. I brought one pack initially of 100 stars and they cost 2 quid. That was nowhere near enough, so I had to buy another 500. So there's 600 stars up here in total. It's taken me ages. So then he's got his beanbag and his toys, and then of course his books are over here because there's just not enough space. So I'm planning on making a canopy so it hangs here, down, and then goes across his beanbag. Not entirely sure how I'm going to fix it to the ceiling, but that is what Dan's for. So this is the plan. Wish me luck. So please don't laugh when you see this. This was like a hour's craft that cost $175 instead of 25 quid. It is not perfect in any way, shape or form, because as you can see, it is just a thin netting, but it will do. So it's clearly not hanging the way it should be, as it's meant to be hanging from the ceiling. My friend wanted a photo, so it's just some netting that he can like cozy up in, and then it's hung up by the string. The string, to be fair, probably should have been white, probably would have looked better, but this would do. And then to go over the top, I've put another little netting, so it is multi-layered. Oh, there's a bit of dirt on there. Don't know what that is. So yeah, it's white and blue. It's not perfect, but it will do. Let me take it off the wall so I can show you what it looks like actually. So if I, one sec, hold it up like this is what it looked like. So I realised that I sewed these 2 bits together, so now there's a gap. So I might have to undo the sewing because that annoys me. And I had to cut. Oh God, this looks terrible. Screw it, it will do. He'll like it, I'm sure. Please like it, Orlando. So I finally put up Orlando's canopy. As you can see, it's a bit skewy. Partially because he keeps on pulling it, partially because it's a bit on the piece. But yeah, so I think it looks all right. It's not perfect. I've put a little elastic bands around these bits so it stays open, and I really didn't like this bit, so I just elastic band that at the back. But this cost me £1.75. Probably looks like it, but it was better than 25 quid. Someone's in his cozy corner. Hi. He's shattered. So I've already showed you the canopy and the stars. this was the next thing I made. So this was actually a shelf unit from a cupboard set that we brought. Never used it. I've used leftover magnetic blackboard paint, and Dan has just screwed it to the wall for me. And these stars were leftover stars that I found on the floor behind one of the cupboards from here. And they are attached with little magnets. As you can see, he's scratched it already. So I really wanted a magnetic blackboard for him because he loves magnets, and hopefully when he starts learning to write and draw, he's got somewhere creative to do it, which isn't just the normal walls. So this in total cost me nothing. So that is a good no spend. As you can tell, Orlando's got a cold. Say hiya. Mummy me. But he seems to like it, and it kind of finishes off the corner a little bit more. Cute. Hello from my fridge again. It is the 16th of Feb, so it's pancake day, and I know for a fact we're going to go over budget on food because we're bare. So we've got some milk, but of course we need more. They're all our veggies. No meat, no yogurts, no fruit. Got some drinks. These were frozen that I had made previously, so Dan's eating those for lunch. We've got one banana, one apple, and all of these cupboards. So it doesn't look bare, but like no risotto, no rigatoni, running low on spaghetti. The only thing we do have spare now, so this looks full, but this had Fibre One bars in, and it's pretty empty. These were Dan's Valentine's Day present, but no Fibre One bars, no nothing. Crisps is overflowing because I bulk bought them because Dan was going to have those for lunches this week. And then, yeah, we've only got our pasta baked sauce left. Yeah, that's no spend month. It isn't working on food, is it really? I've just been shopping. So I went to Home Bargains. We needed these fabric conditioner. These were really cheap. These were only £4.99, I believe, instead of like nearly £12. So I bought 2 of those because that will do us for hopefully a month or 2. So that came out of our joint money. Out of my money, yes, I know Orlando just got one of these for Valentine's Day, but he is obsessed with it. Carries it around everywhere. So I thought I might as well get a spare. So that came out of my money. That was £3.99. Dan's obsession. Gherkins. They were 79p each. They came out of the joint money. And then also out of my money, I got some Eastery bits, which I won't show you because that's going to be in the Easter vlog that would have already come out before this one does. And again with joint money, batteries. These are so cheap. These are like £2.99 for a 20 pack, and we go through them like crazy. When I say we needed these, I mean we don't even have one spare. If one of Orlando's toys or a remote had run out of battery, we would have had to find another remote, take the battery out of, if that makes sense. So, not bad. Nearly forgot. This is what I bought Orlando today. £4.99 again out of my own money. I'm really concerned about money now this month because we've got about £15 food money, but you should see my food list. It is so big, it's unreal. So I'm going to buy as much as I can with the money we've got. And then if we do need anything extra, because like I've shown you, our shelves and that are empty, then it will have to go on another account and be over budget again this month. Not a very good vlog, is it? Oh well, we're going to carry on. Food shop done. £61 later. But look how much I got. So we're fully stocked up again. So I've got baguettes, milk, wines, Orlando's yogurts, all the different butters because we're going to make a cake this week. Dan's yogurts, ham, garlic bread, some frozen bits. Lots of veggies. My son's making noise in his car. Juices. I've got some steak. Me and Dan have a date night every Friday, so that is for date night. That is our steak. Got roast chicken, loads of wraps. Of course, some more Fibre One bars. Cheese, pastry, eggs, energy drinks, and stuffing. Didn't get everything I needed to get because I needed cranberries and I needed strawberries, and Aldi did not have those. So we'll have to pop to Morrison's at some point, probably in the next couple of days. Let's put this in the fridge. And just like that, my fridge is full again. Still don't know what we're going to eat for dinner though. It's hard to show you as he's sleeping. But I saved another £15 this month. And that's because I gave him a haircut all by myself using Dan's clippers. I'm not going to lie, it looks quite good. It looks a bit like a Peaky Blinders haircut. He hated every second of it. But if it saves me £15, plus the hairdressers aren't even open at the moment, that is a win. A win. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, so if you want to save money, cut your kids' hair yourself. Just don't do a bowl cut. Happy Monday. Okay, it is the last week now of our no spend month. We're doing all right. To be fair, we did cheat a little bit because Mum bought us some food. Oh my God, I look so sweaty. I've just been for a walk. That's fine. Anyway, let me show you the update on the fridge because this is the last food shop we're going to do. And let me tell you how it worked on money. Okay, so Mum brought us a food shop the other day because she wanted to treat us. So what did I get? I got a roast, leftover chicken and stuff in. Got some more puff pastry. We got Orlando some chocolate button. Some pies, some milk. Veggies are pretty much still stocked up. And then this is what I brought today. So we had £15 cash in total left over, as the last shop I had to put on a different bank account. So in total, this all came to £15. So we got sausages, baguettes and all that jazz. So in total, I think we overspent on food for about 40 quid, which is good compared to normal. So I think left in the money, like purse I have, is £1. Let me check. Moment of truth. So yeah, like I said, we did overspend because the last Aldi shop, I don't know if I stated it or not, I can't remember, because Dan was listening. That I had to put on a different account, so that wasn't used with our food money, which started with £250. So what have we got there? £1.27. Well, clearly we're not going to buy any food with that, so that can go in here. Sorry, I thought I'd just move in here because it's a little bit quieter, no TV, no washing machine noise. So yeah, food-wise, we started with £250. Mum brought us about £20 worth, so that would have been £270. We spent about 40, 50, something like that. I can't remember now, probably should have written it down. Pound on a different bank account. So that's about, I forgot my maths already, 320. So we were actually talking about how we need to up our food budget, because now with Orlando eating proper food, not just like formula, and us being at home a lot more, we do tend to eat a lot more food, especially fruit. We're going through a big fruit phase at the moment, and of course fruit is really expensive. So yeah, it's not as bad as normal. We have realised that we were just buying things for the sake of buying them because they were a couple of pounds. So doing this has made me realise to not just buy things for the sake of buying them, and to find alternatives. So like I just bought there some crumpets and some hot cross buns because they are cheap, and they are also different from like cereal, so you don't get bored and tempted to have like bigger things, like meaty type things for breakfast, like a full breakfast. Not that I ever do that, but yeah. And it also has stopped me from buying treats for Orlando or homeware type things. So normally when I go food shopping, I will buy a treat for Orlando, a toy, a sweet, chocolate, I don't know, something, which is normally like at least 50p a pound each visit, probably more. And it stopped me buying homeware stuff. So like the special buy aisles, you'll see that in my first food vlog, I brought some cereal tubs. That is normal for me to buy every single food visit. So I would buy something homeware related every single shop, which meant that I was spending probably like 40 to 50 pound a month just on stuff for around the house. And don't get me wrong, I miss buying that stuff, but you realise that you don't actually need it and what food you could buy instead. So yeah, this has taught me that. So we're definitely being more cautious with our food, and I'm hoping to continue that, especially into the future. But we will be raising our food budget because I spoke to my mum. Her food budget for 2 people is £500 a month. Hey. We're not going to raise it by that much, one, because we don't have the money, but probably think about raising it to about 300, 350, just to stop us transferring money out of our accounts to pay for food, just because we didn't set a big enough budget at the beginning. But yeah. So what else have I learned from the no spend month? It does make you think about what you're buying, and that's the main thing. For us, it wasn't a case of try and save money, because like I said at the beginning of the vlog, that wasn't going to happen this month, no way, shape or form. But it did stop us from transferring money from our savings account into our current account to cover other things that we spent, things like takeaways that we didn't budget for, things around the house that we didn't budget for, and we'd just put it on the joint account. Realised we then didn't have enough money to cover our direct debit, so we'd have to move money from our savings into our current account. This month, I have moved £50, only £50 from our savings account into our current account. And that was because our current account balance was getting low and I was just getting worried. Turns out I don't need to use that £50. I can actually transfer that back into our savings, which means we didn't overspend this month. Not at all. Not at all. And that never happens. Don't get me wrong, my mum's brought us a couple of bits and pieces, like the food and things like that. And we haven't really done anything this month. The only thing we have done is I found things that were free on Marketplace. So I've been buying those. Well, it's free, so I haven't been buying them. I've been collecting them. But yeah, so no spend months really work. We are going to continue it in the future. Lost my train of thought. So yeah, we are going to continue the no spend month. We have basically learned that we need to increase our budgets. It's basically what we've learned. We were trying to be unrealistic in our budgeting, which meant that we were overspending. Whereas if we're more realistic, we won't overspend. So we'll actually end up saving money in the long term. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I mean about getting things off of Marketplace. I'm going to have to spin you around because I'm actually going to have to physically show you. But a lot of Orlando's toys we do either buy on Marketplace or get for free on Marketplace, and that is the Facebook app. I never thought I was going to do it, but it's just so much better. So let me spin you around and let me show you. So these are the 2 bits we actually got in the no spend month. So this is free. It's meant to come with balls and stuff. It's in pretty good nick. Still fully works. So I cleaned it up and Orlando absolutely loves that. So that didn't cost me a penny. And then I also got this, excuse it is quite dirty. It's covered in mud. This again I got for free off Marketplace. Orlando's still learning how to balance on it, but he loves it. It's just a little balance bike and it comes with a little compartment. So that again was free. These things here normally cost I think about £40 to £50, and these can be anywhere from like £10 to £50. Oh wait, look at this. Can you see him? He's fallen asleep. I'm waiting for him to do that all day. Of course, watching Toy Story. Bless him. Anyway, so yeah, they're the bits that I got this month. But when I talk about Marketplace, car, Marketplace, trolley, over there, Marketplace, the car garage, the cars, all of that was from Marketplace. So I can't recommend it enough, especially for toys like this where they're going to grow out of them quite quickly. I don't tend to buy plushes from Marketplace, but anything that is hard plastic that is easily cleanable, especially in this pandemic, I will 100% buy. So I'm going to end this vlog here, guys. I stupidly haven't rewatched or edited anything that I filmed in the last month, so I'm not actually sure if this vlog is going to make any sense or if it's just going to be loads of me showing you food that I brought, which is most likely. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this. It may make you think twice about what you spend your money on, or maybe I've helped some way in the tricks and tips that I've shown. I know I haven't shown a lot. This month has been absolutely hectic, and so exciting. So exciting. Of course, you haven't seen it in this vlog and you probably won't for a while. But exciting things are happening. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll stop rambling now. Stay home, stay safe, and I will see you real soon. Bye.